Oof, guys, today was not a good day at all for the markets. We have a lot to go over in this video. Of course, we'll break down the indexes very briefly, and we'll go over a bunch of stocks that I'm looking at right now. I think all of these reported earnings today, so jam-packed video. If y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. We'll talk more about that later. Check out the link down below. And with that being said, folks, cheers. Let's dive into it. And oh, by the way, I'm getting way more active on Twitter now, guys, or X, whatever you want to call it. So if you have not followed me over on Twitter yet, go to Twitter, StasserFest, at StasserFest, or just type in Stas Talk Stocks and you'll find me. I'm verified because there's a lot of imposters out there on Twitter. Maybe not so much on Twitter, but there's a ton on Instagram, which I'm on Instagram as well, at StasserFest. I'm verified on there because I know for sure there's a lot of fake profiles messaging you guys, trying to scam you. And full disclosure, guys, I will never message you and be like, oh, you want to give me money so I can trade crypto for you. If that is a message you're getting for me, it's not me, guys. I'm verified on Twitter and on Instagram for that exact reason, to prevent imposters from, scamming you guys. That's the only reason why I'm paying for the verification. Literally, I didn't want to do it. And really, guys, what tipped me over the edge was I got a bunch of messages from family over in Greece. I mean, these scammers that are imitating me, guys, they're literally messaging my family overseas. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Greece. I have a ton of family over there. My freaking cousins in Greece are messaging me. They're like, yo, is this you? And it's just getting to the point where it's like, it's ridiculous. So that's a little side tangent there. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at StasserFest, Stas Talk Stocks. You'll find me on there. And let's dive into it, guys. So the markets did not do well at all today. We had all the indexes, like I said, go down. We had the Russell lead the losses, down 1.3%, and all the indexes went down over 1%, as we had the VIX up 11%. And clearly, Triple Q, like we've covered before recently on this channel, there's a freaking bug right here, guys. Excuse me. This is still trading in a downwards channel on the 20-day chart, like you all can see right here. And it's the exact same thing on SPY. Let me pull it up and show you guys. SPY is trading in this channel, and now that I'm looking at it, based on today's close, we actually hit a fresh low right before the close at 442.30. So this is actually getting to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if we now got a relief rally, to be honest, on SPY, especially if it were to get down maybe to 440, maybe under 440. We'd be due for one, in my opinion, as we would be at that point at the bottom of this channel. And Triple Q would also be, let me see here, at the bottom. Yeah, it's getting pretty close to the bottom of the channel, which if it does get to 360, 363, that'd be a spot I'd look at for a relief rally. Let me actually see what gold and silver did today. Looks like gold went down 0.5%. All right, down about $11 an ounce. It looks like silver ended up, let's see, going down pretty much the same, 0.5%, down about 13 cents an ounce. Nothing too crazy there, so a little bit in the red for gold and silver. And let's see what oil's been up to. I haven't covered it in a couple of days. This has been doing, at least it was doing well. Now it's pulling back a little bit. Today it went down 1.7%. We had crude oil recently at 84 a barrel. That was actually 5 days ago. And now we're still technically holding this uptrend, right? You guys see that? And, we pulled back a little bit. Is this going to hold? Time will tell, guys. Oil's down 4.5%, almost 5% in the past couple of days, and it was a healthy pullback. Now let's see if the bulls come in and, continue this rally, this momentum that we've been seeing over the past couple of weeks. So that's a quick breakdown here on the overall markets. Nothing crazy, right? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And now let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of this video, which is, the individual stock portion of the video, which we're going to go over a bunch of companies now that just reported earnings today. And by the way, if you all find value or you're finding value, feel free to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. It really helps me out overall in the algorithm, and I appreciate you guys as always. Each and every one of you out there watching. Without you, this channel will not be possible. So Home Depot reported earnings today, guys, and it went up 0.7% on the day, and it's at $332 per share. So they reported in the morning. Let me see here exactly what they ended up doing. It looks like here they did, guys, where is it? Bear with me. Give me a second. I always have trouble finding this, guys. It looks like they did 465 EPS, which beat the 445 expected. And last year, guys, they did 505 in EPS. So year over year, Home Depot's EPS is down a little bit, and revenue came in at $42.91 billion versus, let's see, $42.19. So that beat. So EPS and revenue beat, and it looks like last year they did revenue of 43.79, which was expected, right, guys? The fact that we got news today that officially they're down year over year on EPS and on revenue, which it was expected. But overall, pretty decent, right? Beat EPS, beat revenue. They're doing a $15 billion share repurchase. They authorized that. I believe, was that last quarter, or did they announce that today or this morning? Either way, not bad there. Pretty good news. Q2 comparable sales roughly 2% year over year, or minus 2%. Year over year. U.S. Sales also down 2% year over year. Consumer transactions or customer transactions came in at 459 million, down 1.8% year over year, as the average ticket came in at $90, guys. Pretty much flat, slightly up 0.1% year over year. And I'm assuming that's the average ticket. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'm assuming that would mean the average checkout, total, right? Is that what that would mean? I guess for the quarter, maybe I'm wrong. I have to do a little more research into that. But overall, look, Home Depot, not bad. The stock was really unchanged, up only 0.7% on the day, not bad. And this is one that's seen a pretty intense rally over the past couple of weeks, right? This was in the beginning of June, roughly $290, and now we're pushing mid 300s, guys. So in my opinion, I would wait for a bit of a retracement. We might get it. Is it guaranteed? Of course not. But I'm looking more for a move down to 315, 300 in that general area. That'd be a spot where I'd consider Home Depot. Now, the next one, guys, is one that got destroyed today. At least last I checked, it was down a lot. It is C Limited. Holy crap. Look at that. 28% red day today, down $16. And you guys can see now we're at a fresh low on the 4-hour chart. And my goodness, is this a falling knife? Holy crap. It's a falling knife, guys. Big time. So they did EPS of 54 cents, which missed the 69 cents expected, and they missed on sales. Oof, guys, double miss. $3.1 billion versus $3.42 billion expected. So double miss for C Limited. And let me see here what else. Anything else? This Spotify arrival from China just saw its MAUs drop. All right, in Q2 stock slides. Yep. Let's see. Anything else? Let's come down a little bit. Nothing really else. But overall, guys, if you double miss, man, it's gonna be tough for the stock. Doesn't mean it's always gonna go down 30%, not necessarily, but C Limited really got destroyed today. They got destroyed, guys, and it looks like after the bell, it's going down even more. This stock cannot win at all. So this eventually will see a relief rally. When will it see the rally? Nobody knows. We don't know. But at this point, it's collapsing. It's a falling knife, so I'm going to let the dust settle and give it a week, maybe a couple of weeks, and we'll see where it goes. We'll reevaluate. And overall, I do believe we'll see some sort of rally. But the question is, will it go to $30 before we get the rally, or will it rally here? It's a big risk. I don't know. We'll see. So for that reason, I'm on the sidelines. And the next one here is Cardinal Health, CAH, that's right. This went down 2.6% on the day today, so it went red. And let's see, they reported in the morning they did adjusted EPS of $1.55, which beat the $1.48 and also beat on revenue, $53.45 billion versus $52.41 billion expected. So double beat there for Cardinal Health, and they see full year 24 pharmaceutical segment revenue up 12%, and share repurchases in full year 24, they see that at about $500 million, and capital spending at about $500 million as well. Let me see what else here, guys. They raised their full year 24 adjusted EPS guidance to 650 to 675. Holy crap, I just got an eyelash in my eye. Oh, guys, this freaking sucks. Hold on. I might have to go to the bathroom. Wait, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, where the heck was I? I got the eyelash out of my eye. It took about 10 seconds. So where was I? All right, I think we were talking about the fact that they raised their full year 24 adjusted EPS guidance up to 650 from 675, or to 650 to 675 from prior guidance of 645 to 670. So not bad at all there, guys. And this is pulling back. So this could potentially open up for an opportunity as we are right at the 180 SMA now on the 4-hour chart, which, mind you, has held as support over the past couple of months. And we're approaching, we're rather getting pretty oversold. So this is one that I'm for sure watching very closely, CAH, and I'm also watching H&R Block. Let me pull it up, guys, HRB, which this stock's been reversing, and honestly, even though it's a little bit overbought, it looks like there could be more upside over the next couple of months. Sure, in the next couple of days / weeks, it might pull back a little bit because it's overbought. But after that, I think there could be more upside. So you guys can see here, HRB is above the moving averages, and we are getting a golden cross for the first time in, well, months. I mean, this thing was in a downtrend from December all the way to about June. And since the end of June, we've been breaking out. But really, since the middle of July, we've fully been breaking out. So this looks good. And again, it's overbought, so maybe a sell-off in the short term, very short term, would be good. But today it went up 0.5% after earnings came out, after the bell, it looks like. And after the bell, wait a second, it looks like it is up a good chunk. Let me pull it up and show you guys on the intraday. So earnings came out, and boom, look at that. It ran up 8%, and now it's actually up over 6% at the time that I'm making this video after the bell. So HRB ended up doing $2.05 in EPS, which beat the $1.89. That's good. And they beat on sales, $1.03 billion versus $1.01 billion expected. So double beat for H&R Block, and they raised their dividend. Look at that, to 32 cents versus the 29 cents that it was before. That's fantastic, guys. A nice 3% increase. That's what? On 29 cents, 10%. A little bit more, a little less, whatever that is. And it looks like here their guidance is very strong. They see full year 24 revenue of around 3.35 to 3.58 billion versus 3.56 billion. Not bad. And adjusted EPS, they see it for full year 24 at $4.10 to about $4.30. Not bad. So this is one that is, again, arguably a little overbought. It might pull back a little bit, but overall, directionally, it is starting to reverse, which is good on the 4-hour chart. I'm a fan. I'm loving it. And another one that I'm a fan of, guys, in terms of their food, is KAVA, I said that wrong, KAVA, which actually I've not looked at yet. So let's see. Let's see what it's looking like here, guys, after the bell, as they just reported earnings. So it looks like KAVA stock is up a good chunk. Holy crap. This thing closed at 46, and mind you, it went down 3% on the day, and now after the bell, it is up almost 10%. So let's dig into this a little bit. Let's see here what's going on. So, whoa, they made a profit, or they turned a profit, guys. What the heck? EPS of 21 cents. So I'm assuming, that was for sure a surprise, because the estimate was a negative 3-cent EPS number. So they crushed EPS, and they beat on sales. Sales came in at $172.89 million. You guys can thank me for about $500 of that, roughly, over the past year. So you guys can thank me there for my $500 contribution to that $172 million revenue number. And that beat by over, or roughly, $10 million. The estimate was $163 million. So double beat for KAVA. And I think the fact that they turned a profit, I think that's kind of what's causing the stock to just moonshot right now. It's not a crazy, like, a 50% moonshot, but maybe that's a little bit exaggerating a little bit. But it is up a good chunk, guys. I mean, this thing is up now about 13%. Holy crap. So what else here? They see same restaurant sales growth of 13 to 15%. They set new KAVA restaurant openings to 65 to 70. All right. Same restaurant sales growth, 13% to 15%. This is one that I might have to do a dedicated video to. And there's another one that I've wanted to make a video on, but I've put it off, and I definitely have to make a video on it. It is Celsius, guys. If you heard of that company called Celsius, well, you definitely heard of it. How could you not hear of it? How could you miss it at this point? It's everywhere, and a lot of people talk to me about their stock, and I actually have not talked about it yet, but this is an energy drink company. Again, the company's called Celsius. You guys have probably heard of it, and the product's good. I've had it a couple of times, you know. Monster's my OG energy drink from the early college days. I mean, I can't turn my back on Monster. I'm a Monster guy for life, even though I don't drink them anymore. But Celsius, I want to give it a try, and let me tell you guys, it's pretty good. It has different kinds of flavors. I like their marketing. Their packaging is strong, and, well, it might be one worth doing a video on, as they just reported their numbers. And let me actually see, as they're right here, 52 cents EPS. That beat the 29 cents expected, and sales beat 326 million versus 274 million. So that was actually about a week ago those came out. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys want me to do a Celsius video? Maybe a what was the other one? KAVA video. I'll do that more in depth if you want me to, as Celsius is up $100 from where it was back in March, which, if you ask me, that's a red flag. I think it's overvalued, to be honest. But, I mean, look, we'll do a video on it and look a little bit deeper into it. And the last stock for this video, guys, we're already pretty deep into this thing, but the last stock is PSFE, which is also known as Paysafe. You guys can see here, this is up 23, or went up almost 24% on the day. So talk about a big day today. They ended up doing adjusted EPS of 56 cents, which crushed the 13-cent estimate. Holy crap, that beat by 43 cents, guys. Big beat there. And they beat on sales, 402 million versus 394 million. And it looks like here they expect full year 23 revenue of 1.59 to 1.6 billion versus the 1.59. Okay, right in line there. And it says here, was this in the pre-market? They might have reported in the pre-market. Yes, they did, guys. So this, the fact that this makes it even better. The fact that they reported in the pre-market shot up whatever it was, 30%, and they maintained that gain the entire day. It's not like it sold off, right, and lost all the gain. I mean, sometimes that happens. It maintained the entire gain. That's a good sign overall for the bulls, and volume's going crazy at close here, guys. Holy crap. And, of course, in the morning, it was going crazy. So Paysafe is one worth watching. Notice how it's also reversing on the 4-hour time frame. You guys can see that we're above the moving averages, and with today's big move of 24%, we're now testing the highs from the middle of May. So we're actually at multi-month highs right now. So keep your eyes on all these stocks, guys. Add them to your watch list. And full disclosure, I don't own any of these stocks. I don't own a single one of these, but I'm watching all of them right now in real time. So if you all found value, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo as well. If you guys didn't do that yet, use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks. You guessed it, totaling 15 stocks. And by the way, guys, each of those could be valued up to $2,000, and it gets even better. I know, it's crazy. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, and that part of the promo is for a limited time. So get on it, guys. Use that link down below, and of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.